There are many stories that involve some magic caster, a ruthless villain, and an all-powerful darkness. And no matter how impossible the odds are, how hopeless it all seems, a hero comes to defeat the villains and defeat the darkness. We call these fairy tales, and sadly, this is not a fairy tale. In a tiny little village in the middle of nowhere lived an unremarkable young woman. This girl lived her days imprisoned to keep the outside influences away from her. She withered away in her prison, growing more curious about the outside, more angry with her state of being. It manifested as anger, and it grew, erasing the scared and timid young woman she'd been up until now. Her unrest turned to irritation, which grew into resentment, and this did not go unnoticed by the villagers. All eyes were upon her. The same souls she'd grown up with demanded she'd leave out of fear. In an instant, she was denied her home, exiled to the unkind wastes outside. There was only herself as she wandered, and despite her best attempts, there was but one companion she was able to trust along the way. But as time passed, they only wounded her again and again. When it was life or death, those wounds became all too literal. The pain of iron and the chill of winter were the last thing she felt. The stubborn resentment of a life unfulfilled escaped her lips. "This can't be all." Then silence. Some time passed, and she woke up, weak beyond what she could have imagined. She could still feel the icy chill of winter, the pain of the dagger stabbing in, and her own death. The young woman began walking, unable to hear the snow crunching underfoot. Once again, she wandered aimlessly, noticing tiny, colorful spheres amidst the snow that were following her. It was almost as if they were attracted to her, clinging to her. She knew not where she'd wound up. She felt a sense of emptiness, as though something else, something other than her life, had been lost upon her death. Had some part of her given itself up? She remembered a vague sense of resentment, but even she felt incomplete somehow, as if she was barely there, fading. And as she explored this land, more vivid and real than what she'd known, she knew it was so. But a kind man versed in the arcane ways saw her state of being for what it was, and stitched her together with a runic seal. The colorful orbs that followed her flitted about, almost seeming excited. They permeated her body, and she felt a sense of completion. Tattoos of glowing bindings growing from the seal to wrap around her. She learned what her companions were. Mana, he said. Small particles making up nature itself in various forms, but each one no less alive than the next. And the nature of her own being, a remnant. Memories, emotions, and wishes lingering after her own death. She was dead, that was true. But still she lingered on, unsatisfied and wanting to experience more. If she was able to gather mana, she could continue existing, experiencing what this new vivid world could offer. As she looked up upon the beauty of nature, she recounted what she'd learned. If she could help others, bond with them, in the way she'd been helped, that would create more mana. The wonders of the modern internet made it possible to reach almost anyone through a screen after all. So she cast her fears and anxiety aside and set out to do so. She would make the most of this new chance, to bring joy to others, to live her best life in her own death.
What's that? Is there something here? Oh, Tayo. It's Mira. After a year of streaming, we are finally at this point. Thank you all. That lo-fi music was helping. But, oh my god, I was so nervous the whole time. I'm like, oh god, it sounds so melodramatic. It's really nice to be here now, though. And we got our overlays, like, right in time, too. Which is pretty funny. We literally got it, like, last night, like, hours before I was going to bed. It was wild. But I'm glad that I could have it here, because they did a really good job on these. So, oh, thank you for the gifts. Oh, right, hang on. I need to, like, actually have that. There we go. So, we move now. We move quite well, in fact, and I have my VTuber parents to thank for that one. Miyukiko, who is in the chat right now, make sure to give her a follow, by the way, because she does amazing work. And my VTuber Papa, who helped me come to life and move, which their name is Chaos for a Million. Oh, thank you for the follows. God, I am just okay. I'm wording real good. Okay. So let me go ahead. Who wants to see the full thing? Yeah, like everything. Because I'm not like half body. I've got legs. I have legs for days. Is that a yes? That's a yes. I have legs. All right. There we go. How to remember which was which. Ah, me. Thank you for the sub. So, this is... I have legs. So let's go ahead and start at the bottom because everyone's looking at the legs. So, first off, shoes are for losers. We don't make shoes here. Oh, hang on. Do you want me to step on you, chat? Let me just... I've been wanting to do this for a while. Hey, Ishia. Thank you so much. You've been stepped on, chat. So. You guys are probably wondering what all the fancy red things are. If you take a look, this is actually mana forming the rest of my clothes, but they're very lazy, so when one piece of mana manages to get in there, another just decides it's gonna drop off. They do that sometimes. But these do move. We have a lava lamp thing going on. Zayla! This is constantly moving. Mana is a very busy thing. And we move up, and... Well, first off, we float. We don't walk. Touching the ground is fun and all, but, you know, if I want comfort, then I'm just gonna float. So we have the lovely chains leading up to that runic seal. Is that water mana in your hair? It is not. It's just, my hair just does this. It glows a little, you know? So we'll go over the seal here in the future, by the way. In the very close future, actually. And finally, we have the lovely work on the eyes. If you notice there, I actually do have a little bit of decoration on my eyelids, thanks to the lovely Mia. My eyes also go burr when they open. Glowing conditioner. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. And of course we have the hair chains. It thinks that I'm closing my eyes more often than I am because I don't have very large eyes, so it's just like, oh, are your eyes closed? Yeah, I love the eyeshadow. thank you for the host, Ninja. So, I know I missed my cue earlier because I couldn't show it off earlier, but we did hit a hype train, and you know what that means, right? Hey, thank you for the follow, Sombra Lobo. It means that's pretty fucking hype. And that's when we turn on the RGB gamer hair. Because this is a thing that they worked very, very hard on. It is constantly moving. It is not a stationary thing. This is something I can toggle on as I wish. And yeah, I'm a gamer. Don't worry, I'm a cute gamer. So anytime something really exciting happens, like hype train, cough cough, thanks by the way, I can just say, yeah, this is a pretty gamer moment, fuck it, hair goes on. I can also judge you, chat. I'm watching you, chat. I heard that, chat. Are you being down bad again? That's my job. I can also roll my eyes, which is pretty funny. I have a lot of fun with that. But yeah, we don't like judging people if we can help it. You can judge me, but we both know I'm Joni. Alright, so in keeping with VTuber tradition, mommy, sorry, that's my job. So in keeping with VTuber tradition, we do have a lovely PowerPoint ready for everyone with some slides, if you guys want to see that. Because that takes a surprising amount of time to work on. So let's go ahead and move scenes.
There are many stories that involve
wrong one.
Magic.
I mean, it's the right one, but it's the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna move down here a little bit and zoom, you know, move a little bit away from the screen. Ah, Ursha, thank you for the gifted tier 1s. God, you guys are wild. It ain't to be with technical difficulties. I understand, Ghost. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this going. So, surprisingly enough, PowerPoints take a while to fill out. So, let's get this started. This artwork is by Aoyogata, by the way. It is of the old design before I decided I knew what fashion was. So, I am a remnant. To sum this up super quickly, usually when something dies, it dies, that's it. Everything goes. However, if someone is especially stubborn, there are certain parts that can persist. You see this a lot with certain ghosts, spirits, and I mean, revenant. And I mean, I am a spirit. That's probably the closest way to, you know, to sum me up. I'm filled with determination in a way, yes. So at my core, how to phrase this? I am parts left over from where I was when I was alive. The things I wanted to do, the feelings I felt, especially those left like at the very end, and just parts of me. Oh my god, we have another raid. Yo. Oh my god, the timing. Thank you for the shout out. Welcome, 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 Raiders. We are just giving our VTuber mandated PowerPoint presentation. Even the undead have to follow those rules. What do you want for dinner, Mira left? Kaijin. Alright, so basically though, I am the bare minimum. I am my memories, my emotions, what I wanted to do, and a purpose. And what keeps me together, actually I can show you now. What keeps me together is this lovely little seal on my tum-tum, which is powered by Elder Futhark runes. And this is what keeps me put together. We're gonna get more into that. I would highly recommend against eating it. We'll get into that too, because I've been asked that a lot. The Tum Tum Seal of Legend, yeah. Alright, so moving right along. So typically remnants disappear very quickly. It's kind of like if you were just a skeleton with nothing holding you together. You're fragile, you're gonna break. I'm still a remnant, I'm still here. The only thing keeping my fragments together is magic. This seal, which you can see here as well. This was made by the lovely Quincy Chaos, by the way. Artist's rendition. This is the Shatter Frame, yeah. So this is powered by runes. Runic magic is a very, very powerful thing. It's not something to take lightly. It's not something to use lightly. And that seal itself is powered by, you guessed it, mana particles, which are just little floating wisps. So something about mana is you're going to find it in nature a lot. It makes up the world around you. It can shift forms. It doesn't really need to, but it can, if it's given direction, so to speak. And what that means is I have the lovely ability to shift clothes when I feel like it. Shift forms. It also powers RGB hair, yes. The hair markings, by the way, the easiest way to describe this is it's a battery gauge. How full of mana am I? When it's rainbow, it's pretty damn high. So we have here a close-up of the seal, and we have a little quick summary of this. Elder Futhark is a runic alphabet, and each rune corresponds to a particular sort of concept. So from here forward, you have Kalnaz, Hagalaz, Fe, Yera, Augiz, Laguz, I'm probably butchering this pronunciation, Saula, Ewaz, Thurisaz, Manaz, Degaz, Ewaz, and Uru, which is the lovely one in the middle. Every one of these also was part of the alphabet. It was its own letter in a way. I probably butchered that too, if they're still in the chat, is quite knowledgeable about runes. Learned a lot from them. And now mana. Mana is all around you. It's on your desk, it's in your room, it's everywhere. However, you can't usually see it. It's invisible. There's no reason you need to see it in its base form. You'll see it as trees and, you know, you'll see it like that. But only beings that are particularly close to death or very powerful magic users are really able to see it in its base form. And it just looks like a wisp. It's simple. Every single mana particle is also alive. Everyone has its own wishes. And the mana inside of me, it's not just a one-way street. I try to help it fulfill what it wants to do. And in exchange, and I also keep it from corruption from the outside. And in exchange, it keeps me, well, here. And it also lets me, you know, kind of vibe and change form. So that's a pretty cool base thing, you know? So let's move on to me. Hi, Zeta Hiro. So I have a lot of interests. I probably didn't put all of them here. There's a lot of them. I love to cook. Cooking is a huge passion of mine. I like to write. I like to world build. I like to create characters and lore as much as I can and just expand upon it. I like to sing. I'm not very good at it, but I like doing it. Usually when people can't hear me. Ah, Jupiter. Will we see a Mira DM? What's a Mira DM? I like playing video game. Sometimes well, sometimes not well. I like the clicky clack keys on my keyboard. I like touching click clack buttons and click clack math rocks. I love music. Hey, Esteban. Possibly in the future. I'm not super confident in my voice, but I am trying to like adjust and learn better. I love music. I love anything that has to do with music. I love watching speedrun tech videos. I haven't done one myself, but I find something really, really interesting about speedruns in particular. Learning how people do a thing, even if I can't do it myself, is really, really cool to me. I love building Gunpla. One of my big goals in the future, I really, really want to have a gunpla building kit stream, a gunpla kit building stream. There's like 3 of them I have in mind, and I would love to build them on stream so I can show you guys what the process is like, because I adore it. I love the idea of watching a bunch of tiny parts make a big, big thing. And finally, I really love tabletop games. D&D is a huge love of mine. Pathfinder and 5th edition are my most played. And I just adore those. Also, fun fact, we actually do have a Pathfinder campaign coming up in the future that I will be DMing, which will be my first attempt at doing that on stream. So, that'll be fun. Here's some food I like. I like Granny Smith apples, strawberries, grapes, lots of fruit, mashed potatoes, cheesy omelets, cherry tomatoes, mac and cheese. I will eat cherry tomatoes just on their own, by the way. Mac and cheese. I love caramelized onions specifically. I love fried eggplant, baked potatoes, pickles, loco moco. And I also just love cooking and learning how to do more things. The more recipes I learn, just the more fulfilled I feel. Things I don't like. I hate spinach. I do not like cauliflower, which is weird because I like broccoli, but I hate cauliflower. Liver, I hate it. It's disgusting. It has a gross texture. First edition Pathfinder. I hate cherries. I love artificial cherry. I don't like cherry though. I don't like normal onions. They taste really weird and like this odd spice. It's not pleasant. Artichokes, I can't stand. Also, something I've really, really learned to hate. I have learned to hate it so much. I hate it. I've watched a lot of cooking shows, and I have developed a hatred for when people say it's deconstructed. Because no, it's not. You just made it messy, or you fucked up. It's not deconstructed. Stop using that word. I don't think you know what it means. It's not the same. I also hate when people call something rustic, but I hate that slightly less. And generally, I also just hate things that I don't like things that feel really weird in my mouth, like slimy and gross and bleh. Don't like. Some of my favorite game. Why is there a thing in them? Whatever, you know what? Hang on. I don't know what that says. I think I accidentally left a thing in there. So here's the, also government-appointed scuff for this stream. I love Valkyrie Profile 2, Silmeria. It was for PlayStation 2. I've played that on stream. I love every single game in the Touhou series. Love it. Musash is one of my favorite games. It's also my very favorite rhythm game. Typing of the Dead is oddly fun. Like, really, really weird. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. I never got very far in it, but I had fun with it. I would usually just smash, Why is this still not playing the alert sound? Oh, I don't have the alert sounds up on this one, right? Thank you for the, gift subs, though, by the way. Celine, hi. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. I like to smush random monsters together and hope I get a fusion. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Miyu and my various siblings got me back into that one. Thank you very much. I use a Mayakashi deck primarily, but I am working on building a secondary deck. Oh no, what did you do? Celine, thank you! Tales of Vesperia was... That and Symphonia were my favorite Tales of games. I loved Vesperia's main character, even if he was an irredeemable asshole at the start of things. Skull the Hero Slayer. Oh my god, Celine! Celine, you don't have to! I love Harpy deck, by the way. I love Enter the Gungeon. I love Skull the Hero Slayer. They are 2 of my favorite indie games. They're super fun, super simple, but I love them. Monster Hunter World for PC or PS4. I've played it on both. I love them. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I also adore it. It had so much content, and I'm really glad I got to play it after playing World. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It was a very long game, but it also gave me the feels. And I also enjoy playing Final Fantasy XIV. By the way, you can see there, I am on Ether in the Gilgamesh server, and I play on PC. I currently don't have a subscription, so I can't play yet, but I will be playing once Endwalker comes out, and you can expect me to stream that because I am going to be a fangirl again. This is super simple. I like most kinds of music. I love orchestral, classic, jazz, rock, anything that has really pretty vocals. I love pretty noises and pretty sounds and voices. I go goo goo for that. Things I don't like, generally speaking, the only thing I don't like at all is I don't like scream metal or screamo or whatever it is. Like where they have that really, really harsh screaming and yelling, where it sounds like they're like tearing their throat out almost. It hurts my throat to hear it. I don't like it very much. It's fun, I get it, but technopop is kind of a neutral thing. Hip hop, rap, it depends. I don't really dislike it, but there's certain ones that I like more than others. So, art credit for the slides. So Aoyogata Art is the one responsible for the very first image. Quincy Chaos did the third slide's image. Out of the goodness of their heart. Super nice as well. They are also one of my VTuber siblings, so... now, here we get to the lore video stuff specifically. Index Regalia, all of those images you saw, those are all keyframes, and Index Regalia did every single one of those. She literally made all of them herself. And she didn't charge me for it, and I swear to God I'm gonna pay her one day, and she's not gonna expect it. Electro Bear is the one who is responsible for the music. It's Zosma. They also do commissions, and they are responsible for the soundtrack for Munana games, such as Virgo vs. Zodiac, which I absolutely loved. Izzy Aria? Yeah, she didn't charge. I couldn't afford it at the time, but like I told her straight up, I'm going to. Izzy Aria, aside from being my lovely, lovely girlfriend, is also the one who edited the video. So she's the one who smushed all the various layers together and edited the images so they were all one size. She's also a saint, and I adore her. She's also getting into making art again, and she is really improving, and I love her. Finally, the voiceover, the narrator, your lovely narrator, is Overlord Kaijin, who is right there up in the chat. Can we give a shout out to Kaijin, by the way, Cobb? Kaijin is going to be doing their first stream soon. So if y'all want to support them, y'all should totally give them a follow. Alright, so now we go into stream assets because I believe in crediting your artists. So my overlays, you've only seen one so far. Those were both done by Small Shushi. The neon sign background, which I unfortunately couldn't show yet, that was done by Majesty Pink X. Lovely person. They also did that for free, by the way. They have a really unique style, and I love what they did. My normal starting soon music, which neither was played here, was Traveler by Spooky. They make a lot of free assets, stingers, music, all that. And there is, I forgot to put the title. There's another one that doesn't really have a name. It was made by Isaac Wolf, and that is my specific thing. Thank you, Sonomoe. My BRB animation screen was also made by Quincy Chaos. They have a really, really good talent, and they made use of all of the little plushies that they made. They were actually drawn by Miyukiko, who we'll talk about Miyu in a second. And finally, the Gigafart sound alert was made by Lord Aethelstan. Finally, I do have art tags. They rarely get used. My normal art tag is Mira image. And finally, I do have a not safe for work tag for anyone who wants to use it. And that is hashtag NSF Mira. I thought it was funny Izzy came up with it because the W, the M, if you flip it, is a W, so it's NSFW. Alright, now we're going to get into this. My model parents. We have Miyukiko. She drew the art. She did this in, like, what, 3 streams, I think? I literally messaged her at, like, 2 in the morning one day, paid her, Then I wake up like I think 10 or 11 the next day, and she's like, "By the way, I have your sketch." It's like, what the fuck? She's absolutely cracked. She took 3 days. She could probably set a tablet on fire if she just looked at it funny or tapped it really hard. My model Papa is Chaos Vermilion, super duper talented. He's also cracked and is ridiculously fast. He finished rigging this model in a fucking week. It's absolutely bonkers. I don't understand how they're this powerful. He's one with the rig. Also, he listened to me talk about my lore extensively and was very understanding, and he made this come to life because of that. A week, yes. It was absolutely stupid. He slept. That was him at a I think a casual pace. All right, so here we have special thanks. I really wanted to do more of these. I swear to God I did. I have 2 pages of these. So here's just some special thanks. People who've really helped influence me and who have helped me along the way, who I really respect. Izzy, of course. Izzy was the first person I ever collabed with. She supported me from the very start, even when we weren't dating. She has a lovely singing voice, and one of her redeems, you can actually make her sing for 5 minutes at a time. Not saying to abuse that, but you should totally abuse that. Poppy the Lich King, also Poppy Fubar. I aspire to be that level of energetic at times. When you go to one of their streams, it isn't like a stream. It is an event, okay? They never stop the hype. It doesn't matter what they're doing. It's always hyped up. They give away games like all the time. They're an amazing person. They're a mental health advocate. They also lead a wonderful team full of wonderful people called the Wrecking Crew. Definitely check them out. You're not going to regret it. We have Index Regalia again, who is also one of the people I've known since very early on. Super kind, absolutely wonderful art, even if she likes to say that she doesn't have it. She definitely does. She's a Gundam fan. She's funny. I love her design. She's an AI. She's really good at League of Legends, even if she goes Gremlin mode. And again, she's one of the first people I met. Skycam the Shark. Yep, Femi is also part of the Wrecking Crew, by the way. We'll get to Femi, too. Skycam the Shark. I have so much respect for Skycam. I've said it over and over again, and I try not to say it in public because, like, I don't want people being like, "Oh, Mira, you're, like, sucking up." But look, Skycam kicks ass, okay? She's independent, or they're independent, pardon. They're independent. They have literally put in all this effort for their own model. They've learned so much. They've made new outfits. They've made animations. They figured out how to set up their own, like, background that is dynamic, I think. And they have a really cool design, and they're cool, and they're amazing. I love Skycam. Skycam is like one of those people I wish I want to hang out with them at some point. So then we have Raptech. Raptech wasn't the first person I met, but I did meet them very early when they were just a PNG tuber like me. They've always been super cheerful, super positive, always like pushing forward. And they've really found their niche with Dead by Daylight. They play Blight, and oh my god, it's terrifying to see them play Blight when they're actually playing seriously. They are the #1 Blight on the server. It's ridiculous. Also, if we want to talk about redeems and channel point stuff, Ravtech has such good production value. The reason I started trying to amp up my redeems a little bit is because of them, because they helped me through it. And finally, I'm going to move myself for a sec. We have Kimrai, Mistress Kimrai. Mistress Kimrai is another huge mental health advocate. Look, Kimrai has a very strong sense of self. She's gone through so much, she has bad days, and she keeps going. She never tries to... Thanking people's pre-pog, right? She never, like, bows down to someone. If she's going to do something, she's going to do it. And I love that sense of self and that strength of self. And I think it's not super common as much as I wish it was. She's amazing. And thank you for the follow. Anyone she collabs with, she has such chemistry with. I I love her. One day, I wish I just, she's amazing. I would love to do something with her one day. That sounds weird. You know what I mean? I want to like play something with her. Thank you, Mimio. And here's the second page of this. Lunas Lunavode is an amazing person. I didn't meet them early, but they've very quickly become like one of my best friends. They have some very special stuff planned in the future, so definitely keep a lookout on them. And despite the fact that they always look down on themselves, they are a really wonderful person. We have Cabal. All this clip potential. Look, by all means, if y'all are going to clip, feel free. So we have Cabal. Cabal has, aside from having an amazing voice, he is always positive. He really gets into things. It's not as high energy, but he has his own energy. He has a super unique design. He's an artist. He writes. He's amazing. The guy is just great. You have to watch him. He's cool. We have Cozy Moonsy. I haven't had the chance to interact with Moonsy as much as I would have liked, but they also kind of lead like a busy life, so I get it. They're super cozy. You can fall asleep to their voice, okay? I've seen it happen. It almost happened to me a few times. They are so cozy and so comfy, no matter what they're doing. They drew really, really cute plushies. They have that really cute art style. They drew something else that I can't really talk about, but they will. You will see it. They have an amazing voice. I swear they could charm animals in the forest. Thank you for the follow, Kaijin. And they've been absolutely amazing through everything. We only have 3 more of these. I promise. It's almost over. We have Tiffy Weefy. Tiffy Weefy is someone I met early. They, without any prompt, they decided they were going to give me a shout out on Twitter. They helped me through things. They kind of helped me figure out how to do Twitter better. They're a huge advocate for disability rights and for equal rights for people who are disabled. They write as well, and they have so much lore for themselves, and I love this. They're super kind. They have a lovely voice. They love Dungeons and Dragons, which is always a huge thing for me. In the lore, guys, the lore. Finally, we're going to save Haruka for last for a very important reason. So let's talk about Fimi. Fimi now goes by Fimi of the Deep, I believe. They recently rebranded to a horror Leviathan, and dear God, if you haven't seen their design, it is so cool. They are like see-through. You can see their organs. They are also a rhythm game player, and they are absolutely cracked. Okay, I have seen them play Osu. I have seen them play Musash. They outdo me at Musash, okay? Easily. It's really cool. They also love Toho, just like I do. So we have some pretty common interests, and they're just a really cool person. Also, they're like, I forget their exact size, but they are literally big enough that every single Mewtuber could ride on their head, and there would still be plenty of room. Their heart is like 250 feet or something like that. It's ridiculous. Finally, we come to the last one. I saved her for last for a reason. Haruka Caribou. So, here's the thing. Everyone has something that got them into VTubing, you know? Whether they saw someone do it, or they had the idea, someone put it in their their head. Haruka was that person for me. I don't know Haruka, like, personally. Like, I've interacted with them a few times. They're really sweet. She's a sweetheart. What initially drew me to VTubing, and here's a little bit of an origin story for you guys. I was not in a great place mentally. I was browsing YouTube videos kind of just blindly, and I saw this little English VTuber showcase, and I saw this caribou, and I'm like, huh, I really like her design. What's she like? And I saw her content, and just from watching the clips of her, the clip compilation, I could tell Haruka has such a love for what she does and such a love for her community. And she interacts so personally with them so often. That is what pushed me into doing VTubing, because I said, I want to be this passionate and love something this much and love a community like this. And it was the best decision I have ever made. And I'm not crying. Shut up. I think being noticed by Senpai one day is probably that would just make it. They're wonderful people though. That is the end of the show. So we're going to go into something else now. Thanks for making this decision. Also, there are other people who I didn't have room to thank, but I adore them. All of my siblings on both parent sides, quite a few of the YouTubers are here right now. They're all wonderful people with unique designs. They've been super kind. They're amazing people. Miyu, I've shouted out. Like, I've shouted out my parents. Izzy, again, because there's more that she's done that I just can't. It's amazing. Aika, Majesty, Christy's here all the time. Nemi's been here constantly. Everyone in the community, everyone who's helped me along. And one person, thank you for the sub. There's one person who I want to personally thank. And yes, you're getting thanked. In the beginning of things, I was a lot less confident than I am now, which is saying a lot because I'm still not super confident all the time. So Lilith Nightingale was my first mod, and they're still my mod now, and there were a number of times where they checked on me unprovoked. They just, like, wanted to check on me. I didn't say anything. They did it out of the goodness of their hearts. They have helped me along this whole way. I might have given up a while ago if it wasn't for Lilith. They've constantly been behind me, helping with computer specs, helping with stream, cheering me on, saying, I know it's hard, but you can do this. And I'm at this point now, or after a year of doing this, I finally am able to debut. And it's not something I ever thought I'd be able to do. And it's a dream come true. I'm gonna be honest, you know? And I adore them for that. They're a wonderful person. Also, I would like to thank Rainy in particular, who is in the chat. They helped me with two particular things, aside from just being a sweetheart. I will show you those things later. We'll have a little premiere for those. And there's other people I really want to, but I swear there are so many names. There's so many more people, and I feel bad that I can't thank all of them. So, now we're going to move to another segment, so give me a moment. We're going to move here. Oh, look at me. I'm over here now. Wow. Amazing. This is the lovely, lovely just chatting screen. It's Rainy's time to be embarrassed. It's everyone's time to be embarrassed. Alright, so let me just get this going for just a sec. We have a fancy little thing. Also, let me re-enable literally all of these. One sec. Because we do have redeems. Basically, there's just so many people, though, that if I didn't have their encouragement... These nuts! Yep, there it is. Thank you for the nuts. Alright, so we should have our alerts up now. Let me make sure. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do something. I forgot something. Hang on. Shit. I forgot to put this. There we go. Okay. Let me check this one more time. Why isn't it working? Oh, there it goes. And then we just put our model below this. See, I figured it out. It just took me a sec. There we go. Oh god, we're gonna have to change the size of that, aren't we? For now, we're just gonna keep this here. Ah, guys, wait, stop redeeming it. I need to put a cooldown on it. If you keep using it, it freaks out. It's like, what is happening? Oh, this is gonna be really weird to, like, move around. Oh my god, that's weird. My. Okay, we're going to put this here, because this is roughly where I am. Okay, moving right along. Summon sibling, you got it. we're going to summon the lovely Miyu first. Where did it go? Shite! I forgot that the thing is above everything. As you can tell, I'm not super experienced with using a lot of these things. So I'm just like, uh-oh. There we go. And a hydrate check. Give me just a sec. Alright, so we're going to be moving on to Curious Cat. That said, we also need to make this a little tinier so it can actually fit in the box. There we go. Wonder what this button does? Oh no. Uwu, thank you very much for the Uwu teams. I appreciate it very much. I never know what to say when I Uwu, because Uwu is just a whoa, but reversed. I know, super hot take, but I'm just going to sit here and vibe for a minute while I go get something to drink, because I forgot to get my cup. And I'm really, really bad at that. Ah. We're going into the kitchen, guys. I'm taking you on a field trip. I know, amazing. Okay, moving right along, because we have games to play and moments to crown. I lived, bitch. Okay. So. We've gotten a few questions on the Curious Cat, over a while ago, actually. God, that's this is from November of last year. Oh no. Surprise art has been posted. Oh god, what did she do? I'm scared. Thank you for the host. Alright, so question time. So, where did you get the idea for my character design? I wrote the lore first. I came up with a bunch of lore. I built a character first. The initial design was actually very, very different. The initial idea for the character was actually a, this is gonna sound really, really funny because it's just very different from what it was. The initial design was going to be a mage hunter. Funny, I know. So, you know, that's cool. So that's where the initial design was. I still came up with it myself, though. It's still something that it's homebrew, I guess is how I'd say it. Alright, so, next question. Why are you so dang cute? I have a feeling I know who left this. How dare you? How dare? Is this? Yeah, there we go. We'll move that over so it's a little more accurate. There we go. You're stuck in emote only. Refresh the page. It might just be that, because it should be off by now. Do you have any collabs in the works? Plenty. We have a Pathfinder campaign going on very soon with some people. I don't think I can say their names yet, but you know most of them, I'm sure. So that's awesome. Thank you for the follow, Weeb123430. If I could be a taco, would I? I mean, technically speaking, I could be a taco. Again, mana can shift forms. Remember this.
These nuts!
Thank you for these nuts. It can technically turn into a pair of those, yes. Mana can shift forms, and I don't have a body. The only what you would call a body is a core for me. So I could be a taco easily, and I could just shift right back. Would I be one permanently? No, because I would probably eat myself. Do you eat ass? I'm asking for a friend. Tenno, thank you for the gifted subs. I will leave this to your imagination, and I will leave this to not safe for work artists. Why did you decide to start VTubing? Haruka, in a nutshell. I was inspired by Haruka, and she's the one who inspired me to just take the leap and do it. And it's, again, been the best advice. What advice would you have for someone who is interested in starting VTubing? Okay, have realistic expectations. I would say that. I think it's really easy for someone to get involved and think that because it's this hip, like, super cool thing, it's new, that you're going to just be immediately famous. And it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. VTubing is a very saturated market. There are so many VTubers. There's a huge variety of designs, like anything you can imagine. So to do VTubing, you need to temper your expectations. The first few months are probably going to suck. Like, full disclosure, you're going to feel bad about yourself probably. I would turn off the numbers first off. Those will affect you, I'm sure. In the beginning, you eventually learn to kind of tune them out. Don't get hung up on your numbers. Make a schedule, be consistent. Consistency counts for a lot. If you keep streaming at the same time, people know when to show up and when they can find you. Just be patient. Turn off the Twitch stream feedback. I mean, I actually like looking at those. It's just I don't like looking at numbers while I'm streaming is the big thing. Yes, and what Caustic said, make sure that this is something you want to do. Do not, please, 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 do not immediately get a model and a rigging artist. It's a lot of money. It is a huge investment, and there's a potential, maybe you buy it and you start streaming and you don't like it. That's money you're never going to get back. You know? Give it a chance. Try. Be patient. Temper your expectations. And just be authentic. You know? What would your first pie choice ever be? Okay, there's a story behind this one. I have yet to have pie. I've just never gotten around to it, so I literally have no idea what it tastes like. I really want to try pumpkin pie, but I'd also really like to try apple pie. So either of those. What kind of table do you like? I could answer something really, really, really awful, but I'm not going to. I'll leave that to your imaginations. I like any table that's sturdy. And theoretically, any table that could hold a body or two's weight. What inspires you to become a VTuber? Same as before, Haruka Caribou. Egg. 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 If you could have any model kit, which would you pick? I really want to get the Penelope. But there's another one I really, really want. And it is this thing. I want this so badly, but God, it's expensive. I want to build this on stream so badly. Aside from that, there's another one I'm really, really fond of. And that is this lovely chonker of a model kit, the Penelope. She is huge. She is very, very light, very, very big. She's a 1/44th and she's 9 inches tall. That's big. Let's see. You, me, Alma, when? I can't tell if you're, I can't tell if you're talking about a collab or something else. But I suppose either way, the answer is whenever you get on it. Are you able to gather even more mana from other beings in the world? Funny you should ask that. So mana has two primary ways of being created more easily. The first is by creating positive bonds, and that creates mana in small amounts. The other way is something I don't want to do, and that is, technically speaking, if I wanted to, I could siphon mana from living beings. And that is effectively siphoning off their life force. It is something that I can do, but it is also something I won't do. What inspired your design? My brain, honestly. Or lack thereof. I literally just wrote and came up with something I liked. If you had to take the form of any... Yeah, I won't, but I could. I could suck out your mana and you would likely die from it. If you had to take the form of any other animal or a mythical creature for the rest of your days, what would it be? Capybara. 100% capybara. Next question. What does your mana taste like? I said we would get to this one. So, mana. First off, it's not something you want to eat. The reason you don't want to try and eat mana is if you try to eat mana, it is sensory overload, specifically targeted at your taste buds. Meaning you will taste a flavor that is far, far too powerful. And it will mess you up. You do not want to eat it. Alternatively, feet. Anyway, so that's all of the Curious Cat questions. Does anyone in the chat have any questions before we start playing like games and stuff like that? Like anything you're curious about lore-wise or, you know, future stuff? Like, by all means. Exactly. That is what would happen. Also, hi, Sodai. Refresh the cat. Oh, no. Which redeem is your fave? I'm really, really proud. What would happen if your mana mixed with Dragonfire? Okay, let's answer these in questions. My favorite redeem is to be continued, which I will go ahead and show you what that does right now. One moment. That's what my favorite redeem is. I adore that redeem, and I put it together myself, so I'm super proud of that one. That are the farts. I mean, there's other ones that are kind of cool, but yeah, that's my favorite just because I put so much into that, you know? I also like this one.
Are you sure about that?
Thank you, John Cena. Take it away. So, moving on. What happens if I mix my mana with Dragonfire? It would empower it. To put it simply, it would empower it. You'll be saving for the 69. How about I do you one better? I'm sorry in advance. I like that one too. So yeah, there's a reason that costs 69,000. Mira's gay is always showing you're not wrong. Alright, so we're going to move on to two very specific things really quick that I would like to show you lovely individuals. The first is... Hey Mira, hope you're having a good stream. I'll be off because I'm doing my own thing. Your model is very bright. Oh, thank you. So we're going to show off two things. First off, why doesn't it cost 69,420? I don't know, 69,000 just seemed better. Alright, so the first thing is I now have, thanks to a certain individual in the It wasn't seismic this time, and that surprises me. Thank you, World War. So we now have a schedule, a proper schedule. It was made by Rainy, who is a lovely person, who really needs to put their, you know, needs to credit themselves on it, like I did here. So this is also going to be our schedule for the week. I'm resting tomorrow because tonight's debut, so I'm probably going to live it up, or unlive it up if you will. Tuesday, I have a doctor's appointment for something really important that I really do need to go see them for. I can't afford to miss that, unfortunately. I can't afford to miss any of my doctor's appointments. They're generally all really important. So we're not going to be streaming there. 6 p.m. will be community night on Discord, which you can join if you'd like through this lovely, lovely link here. We will probably be watching movies this time. On Thursday, we will be starting with Tales of Arise because I feel like I'm getting closer to the end of that game, and I want to see more of a certain motherly character. And Friday is Muse Dash and whatever else I feel like, etc. basically. And finally, on Saturday, we will be starting with Nier Automata because I am really enjoying that, even if I had to watch something machine give birth to another machine, and I don't know what's going on, but that's basically par for the course with Yoko Taro. Alright, so now we can get rid of this for the time being. Shatter! Thank you for the raid, Shatter! Send in the clowns. Oh god, we're being raided by the clowns! Let's go! Thank you! And thank you for the shout out. Hi, Shatter! How are you? Wow, that's pretty fucking hype, isn't it? Thank you for becoming a livelies. Am I sure?
Are you sure about that?
Crap. John Cena, get back in your house. Stop ripping my screen up. Stop it. Stop that. Right now. Bad John Cena. Thank you so much for the raid. Isn't a party without the clowns? You're not wrong. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys 2 more quick things that should take just a second. So give me just a minute to do this. I just have to go on a particular thing, and for that we have to have the utmost privacy. Hope you're doing well today. I am doing well. Everyone's here, and it's just, I'm gonna cry, I swear. Head pats. Yay. I still need to adjust that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have RGB here. It's for when things, very hype things happen, like this. Okay, let me do this thing real quick, because I keep forgetting to. We go here. So, thank you for the follow, Mila. Alright, so, you remember how I mentioned a certain something about alt outfits and that kind of deal, you know? So, there's a reason I brought that up. Aside from, you know, warning you guys. So, I have many, many ideas, and when I said I enjoyed world building, there's a specific reason I brought that up as well. And that is because we have ideas for future alt designs. And this lovely piece of art was drawn by the lovely Rainy J. This is what happens when someone gets a little too scared of stuff and eats too much mana. Or rather, when they take it forcibly from other things, killing them in the process. And here we have another preview of this, which is more. It will be a while before this can really come to life, because it will need to be. May I give them a Twitter shout out? Yeah, by all means. So this is a hint at what is to come. There's a lot more ideas than just that, I promise. And this is going to take a while, specifically because it will have to be its own model. I can't just slap it on this one, like certain like other designs, maybe like less complicated designs. So this will have to be an entirely new model with an entirely new rig to it. So it'll be a while. This will probably be the last thing that comes design-wise. But yes, this is what happens when Mira goes down a bad path. I have nightmares about this. Alright, so we're finally going to get to a different game. How about that? So, I've mentioned that I really enjoy rhythm games. Yeah? So I'm going to show you why I love rhythm games so much. And what I mean is we're going to play a little bit of Mustache. Because why not? I do need to move my butt over here a little bit though. Because I am just a little bit too close. There we go. I think that's good. Hydrate check. I hate that intro screen. I am hydrated. Alright, so now we get to see the new layout. And we're going to start off. That was the April Fool's thing. Alright, so we're going to start off with Bad Apple. Specifically the hidden difficulty. And I'm going to show you what I love about this game. Also, Izzy, I saw the artwork and it's lovely. Thank you so much. Alright, so it's rhythm time. So this game recently had a collab with Toho, which is not something I expected to happen. Just call me DJ Mira. Also, I will be taking requests for this game. So if there's a particular song that y'all like and want me to play, by all means. Bad apple pie. That sounds like a nightmare. Bad apple jeans. Oh god, I remember that. You wanna know was her? Sadly, they don't have that in here. Let's see. You'd be good at hitting the perfect blocks in Mortal Kombat? Yeah, maybe. Are you a fan of Toho? I love Toho Shatter. I adore Toho. Okay. I have beaten every single Toho game on normal 1cc or higher. I have beaten almost every single extra stage boss. So, yeah, I really like Toho. I adore Toho. Thank you. Let's see. I want to play... I know what I want to play. Alright, hang on. We're going to play a particular song. Where is it? Give up treatment? Alright. So there's a particular song that is going to break my fucking forearm. I promise you this. But I like playing it. PCB is actually my favorite. It's the very first one I ever 1cc'd. And it's the one I've definitely played the most of. You know? Oh, shit. Where is it? Okay, maybe it isn't in here. Is it in class? Where are you? There it is. Freedom dive? I can do that after this. Alright, so this is going to absolutely destroy my forearms. I can barely beat this song. You're about to see why. This is hidden difficulty of Ouroboros. It's pain. Oh, shit, right. Those are enemies, not just notes. Hi, I'm dumb. Oh, something I forgot to mention. I don't have internal organs, which means I don't have a brain. So I have an excuse for being stupid 25/7. It's kind of nice, honestly. Fuck, I hit the bad note. Pain Peckle. Sadly, I don't think we're getting more health ups, and I'm playing very sloppily. Oh, no, we got one. Ah, damn, we didn't get it. We're almost there. I think like blacked out at the start there. How can you do this? I can read them fairly well. My wrists aren't the fastest thing in the world, sadly. So it's kind of a hit or miss whether I hit it. Let's see. Someone... Cup said freedom dive, right? You feel tired just from watching? Oh yeah, I'll be fine. I've done it enough that, like, I mitigate a little bit of it. Where can we find Freedom Dive? Oh, Freedom Dive. God, I always forget where the songs are. There's certain ones I remember, but... God. No, 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 no. Okay, it's not in here, then. I think it's default? Let's see, let's see. No, 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 no. Is that Sheep in the Light? That was Ouroboros. God, I cannot remember where Freedom Dive is. Where are you? Give up treatment? Ah, gotcha. Oh, is that it? Nope, that's Future Dive. Oh, there it is. Alright, I've done this one. I've A'd. That's the best I've gotten, so don't expect too much. Ah. Aw, this one. I remember this song now. Nah, it works. Hi Toto. Oh my god. Hi Toto. You should go. I actually got Dr. to see about. Alright, Joni. I hope that it's not too rough on you, okay? Have a good day. Or night. Alright, next song. Let's go. I'm so fresh. Ah, Toto, thank you so much for the host. Let's see. Posture check. You're the boss. Here we go. I know which one I want to play. Hang on. Let's see. Hydro check? Alright. One sec. Where did I put my cup? I just had it. Did I jump over a thing? I'm vibing to this so hard right now. Should I play Toho after this? That might not be bad. I could totally do Toho on stream. I've done it before. Alright, that's good to go. Here we go. Get that sip. I am sipping. So anyway, we're doing this. Wait. Really need to watch how I sit down. Yes, Night of Nights is on here, actually. Shit, hang on. Keyboard was weird. Less downside about having a bunch of hair. It gets caught in things. And they're not always very pleasant. Alright, let's go. Thank you for the follow out, Aura. Thank you for the host. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Have a good night. Thank you for the happy wishes. Alright. Lovely. Okay. Damn, didn't do as well as I usually did, but that's fine. And I also didn't get full combo, so let's do Night of Nights real quick. Since it was very kindly requested. Yeah. Haha, Miracle Burr. Oh. Ah, summon sibling? Hang on, let me do that real quick. Let's see. Let's summon old Femi. Since we're playing a rhythm game after all, it only makes sense. Yeah, this is a Toho collab. There we go. The Toho D&D. Yeah, it's a specific campaign that's Toho based, I believe. I don't know if the system is different or if it's just the setting itself, but there's Toho and there is D&D. Oi, oi. Let's see, do we have any other requests? Actually, hang on, I know what I want to do. So, as you can tell, I tend to stick to quite a lot of give up treatment, just because, I don't know, it's really, really fun. So let's see if I can't do a full combo on this one again. Come on. I let go to her. That's fine. Bop, bop, bop. Hi. Did the Toho Collab have Cherno math class? Yes, it actually does have Cherno's perfect math class. Would you like me to do that real quick? Hey, headbats. Hang on. Man, that headbats is gonna trip me up so much. posture check. Aye, aye. Yeah, let's do Cherno's perfect math class real quick. Alright, math class time. It's time to learn, father muckers.
Music. Ready? Go!
Did it actually show up? Oh, hang on. It's behind me. Hi. It me. That's just the one that showed up that time. Also, if you want to Toho Mugakudan, since you seemed to like it the first time. I forget what was Mugakudan. I love your voice. Oh, you're too kind.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, this is a... Well... how to describe this? This is still a Toho song. It's from a... It's basically become a meme at this point. It's from a particular character who's really, really stupid. So it basically got a little animation to go with it. It's off! Hoi hoi. Late but sending the clowns. Gotcha, gotcha, it's fine. Alright, so let's see. No, it's not a full combo. Nah, I missed one like super early. Okay, let me... Never too late to see me. Man, oh, you're too nice. Ah. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's what we were doing. Alright, okay, so do we do one more? Or do we go ahead and switch to Toho? Like actual Toho. And not just, you know, rhythm game Toho. Because I can do either one, I assure you. Does Mira perhaps get a hint of confidence? Maybe just a little. One more? Alright, which one are we doing? Where are we back in, Chief? Please direct me, if you will. Your favorite. Oh, that's difficult. Let's see. Alright, we're doing this. That was easy. You've never really watched any proper Toho. Oh, Rainy! You're gonna watch some tonight. If you last long. I will gladly introduce you to Toho. Ah, next one. PCB? Oh yeah, we're gonna start with PCB. Yeah, I always like the song. I'm not really sure what genre it counts as. I think it's technically rock. But it has this really unique feeling to it, so I always vibe with this really well. We're about to get to that part now, actually. Hey, Natsuki. You'd save mana uses by not floating up and down like that? Ah, that's fine. Weird question. What am I? I am a remnant. I'm basically a spirit, if you want a simple way to put it. You know? Albeit just a different type of spirit. Actually, something occurs to me. Hang on. There's one song that we have not done yet that we have to do. No matter when we play, we have to do this. This is a song we have to do every time we play. Musash. Cobb, get the copy pasta ready. I'm done. This is a necessity. No matter when you play this, how tired you are, you have to play brain power before you stop. It's the rules. I'm gonna get flush. Get ready, here it comes. Thank you, Cobb. Oh, we got a party going on now, huh? Beautiful. I love you guys. Alright, so here comes the hard part. So we know what we want to play. We know what we're about to play. you may need to get this game. Oh, it's a beautiful game. It's also really cheap. The base game is only like, I think like $6 or something like that. The expansion is more, but the expansion also means that once you buy it, you get every single expansion they come out with automatically. Shrimpy, hi. How are you? Alright, so, let me get this started up. We're gonna have to resize some stuff. Hey, you think that looks good? Watch this. A quick pause and a stretch. 3 minutes. Yep. Alright, let me get this game going up and well. So we're gonna have to set game. Toho project. There is one for everything, but I just put it as Toho project because I feel like people have an easier time finding it that way. Alright, so let me just get this up. We're gonna have to resize it though, sadly. Alright, so, where are we? Here. And we have Toho here. We're gonna do Perfect Cherry Blossom again because I love that game with a passion. Again, it was the first game that I ever won CC'd. It was also the first Toho game I ever actually got to play. Okay, weird flex, OBS. You wanna calm down there a little? Damn, OBS does not like it when I do that. Okay, so let me go here. And take this. Resize that to about here. I think this will work. So for some reason, I don't know why, anytime I play Toho 7 in particular, there's certain games that do it, but Toho 7 in particular loves to do this thing where it will switch what window has what on it, and it's the weirdest shit. Alright, we should be out, I think. There it is. Alright. So, because I am a basic bitch, I always play Remnant, and I am a simple-minded remnant, so I just play Persuasion Needle, forward focus. Have a good night, Ars! Thank you for coming! You're awesome! So, thank you for watching my Let's Play of Toho. Please wait warmly while I sit here and kinda do nothing for a sec. Alright, so stage 1 is always easy, no matter what game it is. Just poke the things. Kill the things, get the red things. Don't die. Try not to move around too much if you can help it. Unless you know what you're doing. Oh, I missed the big one. Heck. Grab as many of these as you can. You want power-ups as soon as possible. The sooner you get max power, the sooner you can just collect things off the top of the screen and not have to go all over the place for them. Also, this is Cherno, for those of you who may not know. She's Cherno. Grab you. We always want to get the big ones. Those are the most important things here, aside from like extra lives. So you're basically just back and forthing here. If you miss one or two, it's fine. You'll get them back next stage anyway. Man, I really was sloppy this time. Thank you, Rayless! Thank you! Alright, so it's time to kick Letty's ass. So big thing about this game is you want graze. You want to come super close to bullets without actually touching them. You get points for it. I'm kind of a middle. Sometimes I play for a little bit of score, but most of the time I'm just trying to live. One moment. Thank you for the host, Manju. You're awesome. Yes, more points is good. Hang on, we're gonna start from the beginning. I hate dying on stage frickin' 1. It's like an insult, I swear. But yeah, so if you see here the thing that says 0 out of 50, that, if you fill that up, you get an extra life. And those are the blue power-ups. So you want those, but Early on, you're not gonna get a ton of them. So you can kind of just vibe, get your red things so that your shots get powered up, and you can kill things quicker. You're not gonna get all of them, probably, but you can get a lot of them. Thank you. Whew, almost got shot there, yeah. But we got the important thing, so I'm gonna take that. Alright, meanwhile, take 2. That first run didn't happen, guys. I don't know. You know, I think maybe your memory might be a little faulty. First run never happened. How are you, Manju? So anyway, Cherno's dead again. There we go. We got a power up. And now we just do this again, but, you know, better this time. Because we want all of those big ones, no matter what. Those are the most important thing we're picking up. There we go. Now we're in a good spot. What happened? You blacked out a bit? Are you okay? Or are you just messing with... I can't tell if you're, like, just messing with me or if you actually mean you blacked out. If you actually did black out, I'm a little concerned. Are you, like... Do you need to go to bed? I have concern. Oh, okay, you're kidding. I was, like, getting confused. I'm like, So anyway, we're killing. We're just shooting at girl. So stage 1 isn't usually that bad, no matter what game you're in, even if you're playing Subterranean Atomism. They just kind of have basic patterns. And a lot of them kind of don't aim at you, like this does, but... Every single one of these has a specific pattern. Some are randomized, but you can still kind of identify what's happening based on how they're aiming. Some of them aim at you, others aim around you. Sometimes it's both of them at the same time. Then other times, you have to throw in random bullets, which just fly all over the screen, you know? So you kind of have to account for everything. And you get the hang of it after you play long enough. But in the beginning, it's definitely easy to just run all over and get smacked by a bullet. I know it probably sounds like counterintuitive, but you do not want to move in this game if you can help it. Because you will more than likely hit a bullet running. And that's not good. Don't do that. Oh, I know, I love the PCB music. So the way that the stage works is you see those little orbs in the back, the little bubbles, how they're going from like white to yellow. When they hit yellow, they explode into bullets. That's basically how they work. So just, you know, watch out for that. Anyway, here's mid-boss. And this is a prime example of why you don't want to move a bunch. These bullets, the first set, the little triangles, those are aimed at your position. So you stay still, and then you move very slowly through them. Whereas this one, this is just going to be random. They have a pattern to them, but they're not really aimed at you. They're aimed every which way, and you just have to maneuver through them. Another thing that probably seems counterintuitive, do not stay at the bottom of the screen 24/7, because you will get drowned by bullets. And that's not a pleasant thing. So I want you guys to pay attention to that background, those bubbles that are spawning, because something's about to happen. So you got these guys, whatever, right? Chaos! Hi! That's my VTuber Papa. He rigged me. He's the reason I can move. These are primarily aimed at you, so you can just avoid them with a sidestep. Oh god, no! No, why did you tell me that? I don't care. Hang on. I had a slight issue. I swear to god, it better not have told you guys that. It's, it was like, hype train's ready, and I'm like, oh god! Let's not do that! Oh no. Why? Why are you like that? Man. No. Hype chain's not ready. Not in the slightest. Where is my chat? Okay, hang on. We're having slight issues real quick. My chat is being a little funky with this game. You know? And by a little funky, I mean I can't see it. Okay, you know what? That works. No, it's just it does this with this game for some reason. Ah, thank you, the short, but also ah! So anyway, still simple. Stage 2 is still pretty easy. Chen moves around a lot. Just don't chase her too much during her non-spells, or you're probably gonna get hit. You're gonna make your life a lot harder. So the thing that makes this one so deadly is that getting attacked from the side sucks. So don't get buried. So the orbs go kind of like in-betweenies, and the arrows are aimed at you. Then she shoots a bunch of gold yellow bubbles, and those are just kind of scattered. And this is how you stream. This one you do want to move a bunch, because you need to follow her to get damage on her until she sits in the middle. These are popcorn bullets. See? They're like popcorn, because they just kind of go burp. Navigate through them, follow her again. Do not be at the bottom. And pop. Alright, how this goes every which way. This is random, just don't get hit. It kind of varies in angle, speed, direction, etc. She moves around a fair bit, just ignore that and just stick in the middle if you can. It'll get the thing done quicker. So happy to see you rigged. Yay! Thank you. I'm glad to be rigged too. It's really, really fun. I'm glad I can move now, because it's so smooth. Alright, so stage 3. Hey, head pats. I can't see if the head pats are working, because PCB doesn't like the computer, like, having OBS open, but, you know, we don't really care what PCB thinks right now. We're kind of kicking its ass, so. Alright. So, this is kind of going to be a recurring thing. She shows up 3 times in this stage. 2 of them are as mid-boss appearances, and then she shows up as the boss. Each of those bubble colors has a specific thing to it. Some move very quickly, the others kind of crisscross themselves. It's a whole thing. You get used to it. It's not that big of a deal. So there's a lot of power-ups here, though. Also, you want to beat her second form, because when you do, you get a 1-up from her, which is really, really good. Because things only get difficult from here. I would say stage 4 is where the difficulty curve kicks in. Like, actually really kicks in hard. So yeah, you want that. There's gonna be guys flying in from the left and right. Kill those as soon as you can. 1, so they don't get their bullet volleys off, and 2, because they drop a lot of points. And remember, points are good for extra lives. There we go. Alright, boss time. Yay. Alright, so it's time to kick Alice's ass. She likes dolls. We also like dolls, but we don't like her dolls. Because her dolls try to kill you. And that's not a pleasant thing, now is it? So we're gonna just kind of teach her a quick lesson. So Alice is very, very pattern-based. Like, most of her stuff is a static pattern. Every single time. The only ones that are really random are, what's it? I believe Dutch dolls and her last spell card. So you can kind of learn her patterns really quickly. This is an incomplete card. See? It doesn't ever actually do it. Here's dolls. So this one, you want to be close to her, because these shoot shotguns, basically. So the further away from them you are, the harder time you're going to have actually doing anything, and you're probably going to get hit if you're at the bottom. Because haha, big spread, go burr. See how much harder it is to get at the bottom? It sucks. Oh, her killer dolls are cute. We're still going to teach her a lesson, though. This one is just kind of, you can either go with the flow, or you can go through the gaps in them. It's easy either way. Going through the gaps is a little riskier, I'd say, but if you feel confident enough, then it's also the better way to do it, because you can get more damage. Because remember, they stop doing it when they die. Alright, so this one is completely pattern-based. This is another static pattern. The only thing that changes is the angles to it, and that's it. But the pattern itself is always the same. See? It's really pretty, though. Like, I have 100% gotten hit looking at this because I'm like, oh my god, it's so pretty, and then I'm just die, Bichun. It happens. Alright, this is our final spell card. There's not really a ton to be worried about here. The only things that really will kill you are the bubbles. Ah, thank you for the follow, Alvin Stream Beast stuff. I think. Thank you. Is there more? Thank you for the follow, Parleze. Word's hard. Mira, how word do? So anyway, Alice is dead. You too have been hit when looking at cute things, mostly people. Mood. I am a disaster lesbian. I understand that. I can't flirt. So anyway, stage 4 is where the difficulty curve kicks in really, really heavily. You are not going to have a good time in this stage. That said, there are some things you can learn that make it slightly less painful. Number 1. Learn to bomb. I'm not kidding. So, we have 4 bombs right now. And yes, using a bomb is unfortunate, because it is a waste of resources, technically. However, would you rather lose a bomb or life? Also, hi, Lightheart! One of these is heavier than the other. So, there are certain points in this game where you will get a lot of potential point items, like right here, for instance. However, it is also very heavy fire. So, this is when you use a bomb, so you can collect the items. Even if you need to use 2, it can be worth it because this will get you an extra life. Alright, so these little guys have 2 patterns. If you shoot them, they fire little balls at you, basically. If you don't, they fire these arrows that are aimed directly at you and are much easier to avoid. So, you take your pick. I find the arrows are easier because there's just less to deal with. Depending on your timing, you can also end up triggering both of them, and that's a whole thing. So we're just gonna wait, because we want the easy way right now. Come back from nap and good old-fashioned Mira. Classic Bullet Hell episode number 4,757,274. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so this is Lily White. She gets excited because spring is here, and in doing so, she shoots a bunch of bullets at you. Understandable, really. That's like me with girls. So anyway, she's kind of a nightmare, and sometimes she decides she wants to be nice, other times she really doesn't feel like caring. But we got her this time. So, that's another good spot to bomb, by the way. We're gonna use our last there. We love bullet hells in this house, so damn right we do. And this is another spot where you can get a lot of power-up points. And we're going to get them. Or as many as we can. You are going to have to act very quickly to get as many as you can. These guys can soak up a lot of damage. And we're going to do that because we want extra lives. Oh, we done goofed a little bit. So I like to call these the tentacle fairies, because the little spreads that they fire out kind of remind me of tentacles. Because, like, they lash out at the end, like that. And I don't know, that just reminds me of tentacles. I'm weird, I know. They're so really easy to deal with, though. You just kind of stay here, and then dash at the last minute. Boom. And then you deal with it again, but faster. And then this shows up. And you kind of have to deal with it. This is like Lily White version 2. It sucks. But we're at the boss. She's always a mood. I mean, they remind me of tentacles. Like, cause they curl up and then they go whoosh and they lash at you, you know? Oh, whoa. So anyway, we're gonna go deal with this. This is technically 3 characters that you're fighting, but you start off only fighting 1, depending on the character you are playing as. So we're gonna start off with Trumpet Girl, whose name I cannot remember. This is very packed area. It kinda sucks. It only gets worse. Kill her soon. Alright, so interesting thing about this fight. Whoever you do the most damage to in their first spell card is the sister you will have to deal with next. So you can manipulate who you fight. So this is technically just a horizontal and vertical streaming spell. I goofed right there. It happens. So anyway, now we're gonna fight her because she's the one we shot the most. See how it works? So this is just kind of changing lanes. That's what I like to call this pattern. Because you're really just moving side to side very slowly. See? It's easy. Yeah, she's angry. She's like, alright, I'll fight your ass. So this is a really pretty pattern. It's difficult, but I always like looking at it. That said, we're still going to shoot her a whole bunch, despite her being adorable, and having pretty patterns. So, here's what happens here. The other 2 sisters show up, and they all have hitboxes. Do you know what that means? It means that if you shoot them with your bomb, it will hit all 3 of them, which means it will do damage triple speed, which means it will probably just end the spell card outright if you do it well. There's that one. Now we have this one. Alright, same deal. They're all shooting at you. They all have hitboxes. You can end it really quickly with 1 bomb. The way that that is moving is going to determine how these bullets turn. So you do need to be careful, because it can easily clip you. These things are kind of generous with their hitbox. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow, Anasura. Your name sounds really cozy. Alright, so stage 5 is something. It's difficult. It's pretty, but it hurts. This is where the game is like, oh, okay, you're still going. I'm gonna beat your ass now. That's pretty much how it does. It's gorgeous, though, but god, it's painful. That said, the mid-boss here has a really funny thing you can do. Huh? You're welcome and you have a really pretty voice. Aw, you're too kind. I'm just vibing, you know? Alright, so you're gonna get swarmed with bullets no matter what you do here. Just try not to die, because you're at a pivotal point in this game. These show up, they die easy, they drop a lot of points. Try to pick them up. Because you are still getting shot at from literally all the other crap at the same time. I'm dumb. It's fine. Because I'm gonna do that and make sure I get all my stuff. And also clear this out a little. Sometimes you die, and that's okay. Take it from me, dead. So now we got this, and there's gonna be 2 more right there and there. And if you kill them right, you only have to deal with 1. You like Toho, but you not play the main game. Your favorite characters are Suika, Romelia, Satori, and Suaka. I really like, what's her face? I like, Mamizo the most. Anyway, so here's a funny thing you can do here. So yeah, you can just kind of completely nullify the first wave of those. And it's really funny. Great job on the ring. Oh yeah. Chaos did an amazing job. Alright, so her spell cards take advantage of slow-mo, basically. That's also how you're supposed to, you know, get past them without dying. So see, it slows down, and you get through. It's difficult, though. Like, the first one isn't that difficult compared to the others. But, like, the second and third are a pain in the ass. Also, she drops us an extra life because she's nice. Also, you can go around them, and it's funny. So now we just get bullet spam. Like, it's just random bullets all over the damn place. That said, we're still going to take as much of that as we can. And now it's boss time. So, interesting thing about this boss, that trick I used before, where it completely just nullified the first set of bullets, doesn't quite work on this version, because the first set she throws out is much slower, and it makes a wall, so you can't do it here. So anyway, we're gonna go beat her ass now. I am dumb. It's fine. It happens. I am dumb. I did a dumb. So anyway, this one she dashes to the other side, same as the before, except now she cuts bubbles, and the bubbles turn into more bubbles. Same deal. Abuse the slow-mo and pray. It pays if you're a little safe and leave before she moves, because it gives you more time to find a safe spot. Or you can just bomb. Honestly, if you've been playing okay until now, you can just waste the bombs. It seems wasteful, and I guess it kinda is. But also, you know, living is pretty cool. So, yeah, take your pick. A bomb is always less of a waste than just losing a life because you got clipped by something. So this one, I don't know how to describe it. Is living cool? Living's pretty cool, I guess. Living is pretty cool. It's an okay thing.
Are you sure about that?
Fuck. So this is basically the same story as the others. Just get through. That's it. Use your bombs if you want to. Be that petty asshole who's just like, yeah, I'm gonna use my bombs, I don't care. Also, I believe her hitbox is there, so you can get hit if you just slam into her there. So now we're gonna kick her ass again. This is a vertical and a horizontal streaming spell. You're going to have to move up, down, and left and right if you want to survive. Don't get lazy. See? It gets really clustered. But just pay attention. If you get like caught at the end, just make a quick dash and you'll give yourself room to move. There, see? And now you get her last thing. Again, abuse the slow-mo. Da-da-da. So these, I believe, have specific safe spots to them. Can't quite recall. Oh my god, I don't know what the hell happened there. But we just erased all those bullets, because we don't feel like dealing with them. And there we go. Stage done. Now it's time for stage 6. So stage 6 is probably the prettiest, I'd say. It's probably my favorite, for obvious reasons that you're about to see. Ah. Oh, bye, Majesty. So, the sage functions kind of like the last one. Lots of bullet spam. Kind of the same deal, you're gonna have to deal with it one way or the other. Whether you bomb, if you can, or if you die. Also, free life. So Yomu's here again. See, that's why you don't do it the second time. Or the third, because it goes weird. It doesn't matter, we still have enough lives to deal with Ryuko, so that's kind of why I illustrated. And now we're going to snipe that, get more points. And now her last spell. It's pretty much the same as before, except this time, instead of it being slow-mo, it very briefly slows it. It is not much. I like doing that, because that's my preferred method of dealing with her there. When my brain has turned off by about 5 times, and I don't want to deal with it. It takes time. So anyway, one of my favorite characters, Yuriko. So now we're gonna beat her ass too. It's gonna stay lurking. You gotta do stuff here to be. You've been hype. Enjoy the rest of Shimo. Thank you. You've been hype. You've all been hype. I'm lucky to have people like y'all, you know? Seriously. Y'all make me feel so special. Like, I swear I've been on the verge of crying this whole fucking time. Because I'm just like 5 kinds of feels right now. Like, they're good feelings, but man. Alright, so laser beam, it spreads, it gets wider and wider. So you are on a bit of a time limit here. Hi, Seismic. Thank you for the fart. Really all this is go through the gaps and go up quickly so you can get damage on her before the laser comes right back around. Because it keeps reaching further and further, and that's the danger of it. So now her fan comes out. The fan does have a hitbox, it just takes less damage than Yuko does. So you can still do damage while you're not directly under her here. You want to be under her though, because that's how you do big damage. So really this is just a streaming spell. It looks hard. Functionally, you just have to tiptoe and then make a dash. See? Like that. Easy. So, I hate this spell. I never did understand how this fucking works. I usually die to it, or I waste a bomb on it, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. Alright, cool, so that's taken care of. Knives. That's all I can really say about this. It's knives. There's a lot of knives. Don't get hit by the knives. I got hit by the knives. I had one job. So you kind of just want to stay in the middle here, or as close to the middle as you can get. The middle is safe-ish. Alright, Swallowtail Butterfly. Easy spell. Those home in on you, wherever you are, when they decide to home in. But you can also mislead them, which, I mean, you have to do. So what you want to do is mislead them super far away, and then make super tiny steps so they keep... Basically, you want to stick under her as much as possible, and then just lure it away. See? That way we get all that time under her. This is pretty simple. The blue arrows are aimed right at you. The green arrows are aimed around you. Or sorry, the light blue arrows are aimed around you. And the butterflies are there to block your progress. It's kind of a breather card. It isn't terribly difficult. Just pay attention to what's going on around you. You should be fine. Easy. Yeah, you gotta look up her skirt, you know? Alright, so Repository of Hirakata is interesting. There are two ways to do it. One, play it safe and just focus on dodging. Two, do it the slow way. Well, actually I just said that. Two would be to kind of just avoid the safe spots and just stay under her and just shoot the shit out of her. Which is dangerous because there's a lot of bullets on the screen. They clutter the screen very quickly. I kind of take a middle road. It is a little difficult because remember, she does not have her fan here, so you can only shoot her if you're under her. I got fucked up. It's fine. We expected this. Alright. So here's her penultimate spell. This is a shooting spell, but worse. The fan is back out, so she has an extended hitbox. She fills the screen up with bullets. The petals are random. The butterflies are aimed at you from different angles, so they close in on you really quickly. And you need to be aware of everything that is around you at any given point, or you're gonna get blindsided. I guarantee it. Be ready to bomb. So I believe there's a difference between the blue butterflies and the purple ones and how they move, but I can't quite recall what the hell it is. Alright, so this is basically about one. This is her ultimate spell card. You cannot hurt her during this. You just have to survive. That's all you can do. If you survive it with lives remaining, guess what? You won the game. Good job. It gets very cramped. It's not enjoyable, but it isn't difficult either. Alright. Knowing the hitbox helps a lot. Like for those butterflies, the little circles you see between them, those are the hitboxes. And we won. Good job. That's a 1cc. Huh. Good on us. We're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. We're doing the extra stage. Because of course we're doing the extra stage. We skip this because Zune doesn't like it when people who have bought the game view those. You know, we respect that. Oh yeah, of course we're doing extra stage. Why wouldn't I? Alright, so now we're gonna do extra stage. Funny thing about this extra stage, I have beaten this extra stage with no deaths. I believe it was 3 bombs used. It's fun. So anyway, there's a very particular road to take here that helps quite a bit. Oh man, I'm fucking up. Yeah, hang on. Keyboard's being a little funky. Alright. We gave it a refresher. Okay, that was me being dumbass. Don't mind me. It takes a few goes. I know. That's the bloopers. Alright, we take those. Alright, here we go. So we shoot all these, we get full power very quickly. Like, it takes almost no time. And all we really do is just go unfocused for those. Shoot these fast. They clutter up the screen, and that's really obnoxious in this stage. That's what happens if you don't. Now we're back on track. And then we take our goods. And we avoid all this. And here's Chen again. Debut bloopers, right? So this one is weird. It's a very simple pattern. But like, it gets complicated once she throws these out. Because you avoid the first circle easy enough. Then you have to like pay attention and try not to clutter yourself into another. And that gets really difficult. But we did it, so whatever. Get right under her skirt. Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna keep going. Now we're gonna go down here. I try to do the rush method with her, where you just stay under her dress the entire time. It's kind of hit or miss if it works. Alright, that's done. We get our one up. We get as much of this as we can. I'm dumb. It's fine. No. Bad. I wanted those power-ups. I don't care. My name is Mira. I'm not paying attention. You're really good at the shooty shoot. The hooty doody. Alright, then we get this again. It's basically the same as you remember. Avoid the haha bullets. And now we get this. These are always in the same place. You can learn how to avoid them. This is the method that works best for me. And boss time. So, Kitsune time. Spoiler alert, we're gonna kick her ass too. So, fun thing about kunai. Kunai have a 1-1 hitbox, meaning the entirety of that sprite will kill you. There is no blind spot on it. It's the entire kunai will kill. Do not touch them. They are sharp and pointy. So fun thing about this one, you can do this blindfolded. I'm not even kidding. You can do this without looking, based solely on sound cues. When you hear the do-do-do, move slightly to the left or the right, whatever direction you're going, and that's it. Bam, just like that. There we go. We managed to switch the track on her. There's a lot of rules here that help out. Not moving is one of them. So this is a simple card. Stay in the middle at first. Once those start coming down, you get in through one of these little slots, and then you watch all of your sides and try not to get blindsided. And that's literally how this works. It looks a lot worse than it is because there's a lot more bullets coming down, but none of them matter. Bam. See? Now she shoots these out. This really isn't much worse. Just try to keep under her as much as you can. And be ready to try and turn the other direction. Use your bomb if you need to. It doesn't get difficult yet. This one, do not be at the bottom. God help you if you are at the bottom, you are going to die. You want to be as close to her as possible. Misdirect those to the side. And stay under her. Easy. Because of the speed of those lasers and those bullet clusters, if you stay at the bottom, they'll spread out and you'll not be able to dodge the next wave. It's a trick. These are easy. Every second wave is aimed at you. Just avoid. Pokeday. This is hard though. This is claustrophobic as hell. I do not like this pattern. It's pretty looking, but I don't like dealing with it. Yep, there it is. It sucks. Alright, so now we do this again. Now it's even worse. Because now it's very, very tight. I don't really know how to describe this one. Don't get hit. Pray. So this one is fun. She'll disappear, she'll reappear on you. She doesn't have a hitbox, she'll show up again. And then you just keep doing that. You want to get her to the top, where you can more easily shoot her. Like this. She gets faster as you do this. And that's really all there is to this. See? Luckily she does not have a hitbox when she gets out of that, so you're safe if you happen to be right on top of her. Which you probably will be, so yeah. This is also a claustrophobic card. I don't like it. Alright, so quick thing, because this next one, a lot of people might not understand. I don't know how much people know about Buddhism. The symbol she is about to put up is not, in fact, a particular symbol that we all know and hate. The symbol she is about to put up was initially the Buddhist symbol for peace before it got hijacked and used for something else. This one seems a lot harder than it is because haha lasers. The lasers don't immediately have a hitbox when they materialize. So you wait for the humming noise, and then you get out. Like that. And there you go. So this one, the light green ones are aimed briefly. The dark green ones move as you move. So if you move left, they will start moving left. Don't move unless you have to. Alright, so this one, pay attention to the funnel roll. Basically, when something is being sucked back in, it narrows. careful. And try not to wait until the last minute. There we go. We're doing okay. This is just a very quick streaming card. The bursts come in, you stay under her, and when you're at the end, dash and reverse the flow of this. Like that. Boom. Alright, now we get an easy card. Chen is not that big of a threat. Just don't be directly in her path and avoid her little semicircles, and you'll be fine. This is kind of a calm before the storm deal, because the next two cards that pop up are unpleasant. Damn. Alright. Quick warning, because I feel like I need to say this. Anyone who has trypophobia, which is like basically fear of like a bunch of holes, you may want to look away from this. It has a lot of them. Alright, so we're on an elevator. Basically, you need to stay in the middle of this, because those laser bursts will kill, the bullets will kill, and yeah, it gets harder and harder. I call it the death elevator. Alright, now we're gonna go down. And now we're going into the middle. And notice that our space is getting a lot smaller. Be careful. Just in case. Alright, last spell card. Oh, summon sibling? Yep. Hang on. It's not gonna be super thrilled about this, but I don't care. Let's summon... Let's summon Ursha. Did it summon? Did it summon? Did it summon? It looks like it did. But where is Ursha? Oh, Ursha's behind me. Hi, Ursha. Okay, problem solved. Morning, Moggy. So anyway. So there's a method to this. You're supposed to make a blind spot. I've never figured out how quite to do it. It just kind of happens sometimes. I don't know what the trick to it is. It ain't that. So anyway, here's the final form. Yeah. So anyway, extra stage is done. So, yeah, that's the extra stage for Perfect Cherry Blossom. It's not the hardest thing in the world. It was the first one I ever beat, though. So it's important to me. Plus, I just like the vibes it gets off. So that's good. There is an extra stage to the extra stage. Unfortunately, I still have to unlock it here because there's very specific things you have to do. Namely, you have to beat the extra stage, which we've done, obviously. Then you have to... what's the word? You have to capture a certain amount of spell cards, which goes across various difficulties. There's a few things you have to do. It's a thing. Posture check, Hydra check. Know the boss. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do now? Oh, right, I forgot to show you guys something. I totally forgot this. Hang on. So, there's a pose I haven't shown you guys yet. Do you want to see it? Mayhap? Oh, whoa, chat? Allow me to show you the mana pose. Mana? I can call it. Yeah, it's something I really enjoy. I do adore this pose. Because again, Mira, it's me. Hi, Ellie. How are you? The whole gang's here. Let's see, what do I want to play now? I think I want to do... You just got home and ooh. Yeah, you missed it. There was a hype train before I even started. It was wild. But then I bravely fended them off from a second hype train. It was also wild. I was like, no, and I put down the law. Thank you for the head pats. For now. Hydra check again. I got you. Oh, by the way, I found out I can do this, by the way. Which I think is really funny. I know it's stupid, but I think it's funny as hell. Alright, we're gonna swap games to... Mira Soda win. Oh god. Alright, now we're gonna play this game because I want to beat up on some dudes. Alright, where is it? There it is. Oh, cool, he's not on. Ha 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 ha. Don't forget the bank. Alright, I'll check the bank. I'll check the bank. Hang on, let me check the bank. Oh, Jesus, I have so many notifications. Why? Why do I have so many notifications? Oh, I just saw the, this is Wizards of Legend. Basically, you're a wizard. And you're beating up on wizards. You know? You're basically going through trials. Hang on. I'm gonna have to do something real quick. Notify Mira of the notifications. Mira. So let's see, where's this? Da-da-da. I just gotta find the bloody thing. Where is this thing? Jesus. Am I gonna have to put this in, like, alphabetical order? Just because, good God, I cannot find it. No. Oh, there it is. There we go. Hi, Disturbin. Hi, Chaos. I'm a wizard, Larry. Hey, y'all talking? Hey, I can see you up there. I can see you. You think you're being smart? Huh? I have half a mind to say something about that. So anyway, we're gonna go play this, and I'm gonna be a badass. The hell was that? Ah, Starman, you butt. Thank you. But also, what the hell? Also, for some reason, I don't seem to be able to move my OBS anymore. Oh, never mind. Figured it out. You did 20 earlier. I know, I saw it, Serban. I promise. I saw it. But I'm already badass, but I have to be more badass. You know? So anyway, game is pretty simple at first glance. You're a wizard. You have spell. Leishin, what the fuck? Krim! Hi, Krim! Hi! Ah! Guys, what the fuck? We already had a hype train earlier. What is this? Oh. Why, thank you. I can move now. Alright, what do we got? Look at that. That. Oh, that's fine. We don't need another hype train! Moggy, what the shit? Oh god, it's close. Fear. Mira has a Fira. Ah! Pain? Hey, Mew. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what to say. So did I. Mr. Bones says the right difference. Guys! How the hell are we already at like level 4? Oh, Ada. Ada. Was that a good Ada? Oh, by the way, something I forgot to mention really quick that's super duper important. We have new emotes on the way. There will be 9 total, and a new channel point icon that matches the new everything. The new emotes, while I won't show them to you, they are as follows. Oh, Hoggy, thank you. Let's see. I have a list. are they? I know I put them. Excuse me. Blah. I'm dying. Again. Let's see. I think I have them here yet. Oh, I know where it is. No? Oh, found it. Okay. So the new emotes that we're going to have a new channel point icon. We're going to have a raid emote. We're going to have a haha Mira brain loading emote. We're going to have a salty emote. We're going to have a smug emote. We're going to have an angry emote, a hug emote, a cozy emote, a girls emote, and a not like this emote. So yeah. Yes, angry. So the idea with this game is that you want to combo enemies as much as you can while they're vulnerable. Oh, thanks, Mubot. Ooh, super carrot cake. Oh, I want it. I want this. How much is it? 100? I can wait for that. We also have things as I get payouts that I will be working on for the stream. Namely, well, we have our overlays now. I'd like to get a new headphone set, just because the one I have is not in the greatest condition, and is kind of falling apart at this point. A new microphone / mic arm, because, you know, if we're going to get that, I'd rather just go. I love gunplay. I don't have any right now because I can't afford any, but I adore building them, and I actually would like to build them on stream, because I really enjoy building gunplay. It's kind of my vibe place, you know? I have mini kits I've built, though. My ex was really fond of them, but always afraid to build them, so I literally built his entire backlog. I also have the Strike Rouge with the Tori pack, so there's that. Sadly, it didn't do very well in the move, so yeah. Oh yeah, once I'm able to afford one, like, you know, once I can spare the money to do so, I will 100% build those on stream. I love building gunpla. It's also why I paired up with Kozuguru, because I'm kind of a firm believer that you shouldn't, like, okay, how to phrase this? I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't endorse something you don't believe in or enjoy, you know? So, like, there was the whole haha Raid Shadow Legends thing, which I turned down because ill. I'm not about to endorse that shit, because I don't like it. High grade, master grade? I tend to do more master grade than high grade. But the Strike Rouge was master grade, I believe. It was definitely master grade, now that I think about it. Most of what I do tends to be master grade, though. The one I'm currently after is actually on Kozuguru, and that is, it's the Unicorn Gundam, the Gloss Injection. Oh, okay, that's it ending. I was worried for a second. I was like, what? Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. There we go. You've only built high grades. Master grade isn't too big of a step up. There are certain ones that are easier to build. I'd say perfect grade is where you need to be careful, or real grade, because those do start getting pretty wonky. So anyway. He got out of it. This guy is really easy. Just don't be standing in their way. Blow those up. Makes your life easier. I say don't get in their way, as I proceed to get in its way, and get slapped. Reduces cooldowns, but also reduces signature charge rate. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Yes, so there are several grades. So you have real grade, which is a step up from master grade. Actually, hang on, I might have gotten that wrong. Let me check really quick. Because there is a list that, and there's reasons for them. Okay, so the grades go from the following. Typically speaking, there's like 5 agreed upon, like commonly used ones, and those are as follows. You have super deformed, which are the easiest ones to build. They're just chibi models. They're also usually pretty cheap, super easy to build. From there, you go to high grade, which is usually either 1/144th scale or 1/100th scale. They're harder than SD, but they're not super difficult. They're easy to get into. From there, you get into master grade, which is usually 1/100th scale. There's more detail, there's more decals, stickers. You might get some that have water-based decals as well. Still not bad. They are more complicated though. Then from there, you get into perfect grade, which is 1/60th scale typically. They're usually about 30 centimeters. They are complicated. Some of them have, some of them actually start including LEDs. You have to build the inner frame on anything from master grade up yourself, and then you put armor on top of that. Whereas the high grade, you don't need to worry about the inner frame at all. And then from there, you get to real grade, which is very detailed. Yeah, it's like Sodai says. Also, technically speaking, there's also jumbo, I believe, jumbo grade. Those are mostly for displays. They're just really, really big, and they're about the difficulty of a high grade. They're mostly for storefronts and that kind of thing, you know. I think real grade is where you need to be careful, just because some of the sets aren't as popular as others because they're way more fragile for no real reason. Like, the Amatsu Mina Gold is a prime example. It looks gorgeous, but it's also very, very fragile. And it is not uncommon to get one with a bad part, and if that happens, you're kind of screwed. Fee! Thank you, you're fine, you dork. Of course. Like I said, I love Gunpla. That's why I'm, like, even... That's, how to say? That is why I'm with Kozuguru, because I like anime, I like Gunpla, so if I can help like-minded people get a discount on stuff, why wouldn't I, you know? Plus, they're really cool, so, you know, that's a plus. Ouch. Let's see. Yeah, I like using, in this game, I like using water because a lot of its attacks are multi-hit, which synergizes really well with critical hit. Some kind of crit build, you know? Each individual hit doesn't do a ton of damage, but it adds up very quickly. Anime question, have you ever watched Tokyo Mew Mew? I watched the original Tokyo Mew Mew. I haven't watched, like, the remake of it, though. Surround yourself in a flurry of bubbles. Ooh. Wavefront. I don't have enough money for that anyway, so nothing right now. Yeah, apparently they made, like, a remake of it or something, like an updated version. I believe I remember. Yeah. Yeah. It's a thing. I don't know if it's good or bad. I just know it exists. Alright, come on. Gather up. Let Mama Mira whoop your ass. Okay, we got 3 big guys. One that's actually a threat. Well, the threat's dead. Oh my god, stop it. Okay, this is a threat. I don't like this cramped room. I'm getting slammed all over the place, and I don't like it. Can Mama Mira whoop your ass? I could. I'm not going to. Also weird, but just use Toku. Okay, I'll try to remember that. If I slip up, just let me know, because I don't have the greatest memory. You know, no brain and all that jazz. Alright, where am I going? You know, I should have blown that up first. But here we are. Alright. So we got that. We're just looking for that last shop now. Oh, it's you. Ah, you little shit. There we go. What's this? Oh, neat. No promises. Promises are a thing. Alright, we're done. Do I have enough money to buy something? I do. Now we go here. Yeah, pretty much we have Yoga Fire. Chance to evade. Banker shows up. We gain enemies there. We'll get some health back. Alright, time to fight the boss. Oh, we got the archer this time. Haha. It ain't the most synergetic thing, but, you know, it's okay. Hi. You missed. Alright, he's dead. So now we're on a boss floor. Nice. Alright, time to fight the first boss. I didn't actually get a look at what they were, so... Oh, it's a wood dude. This guy isn't too bad as the first boss. He also likes puns. It hurts. Alright, he starts with the drill. And he does that. Easy. Yeah, wood dude. I can pass. I missed. I was aiming the wrong way. Drill miss. Haha. This time did that. Did that. I always mess that up. Three of those. Bombs. There we go. And he's done. Do trees taste good? I would doubt it. Okay, for a second there I thought I was trapped. Wind flurry? Ooh, what's this do? Quick salvo of cutting winds. Ooh, you know, maybe. Yeah, that works. Thank you. Easy peasy. First boss is easy. Big stretch. Let's go back to normal hair for a little bit. What's up? You know, probably should have seen that one coming, huh? I literally dashed right into that. Hi, my name is Mira. I'm dumb. Hi, excuse me. Why did that not hit? That was weird. I don't know why that one didn't hit. Hydra check? Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you, thank you. So anyway. Ow. Hi, my name is Mira. I'm getting slapped by things left and right. It hurts. There's our little boss room. Where's my shops? So you can get hit. And you can get slapped into the corner. Alright, you know what? Die. I would like to stop getting hit. You know what? I took him with me. I'm okay with that. Okay, Golly, those things are really starting to get on my nerves. Big brain dumb. Ha ha ha, big brain dumb. Mirror brain load, how do work? Ah. Let's try this. Bubbles! I am now Bubble. Hi guys, I'm a Mizitsune. Die, 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 die. Lol, get countered. Okay, easy. Summon sibling? Oh, hello. Excuse me, I was trying to summon a sibling. Rude. I love Mizitsune, it's my faves. Okay, what am I doing? Let's summon... Hey look, it's Maki. Challenge inner Mizitsune. Truly, I must become one with the bubble. You're getting in the pit. You? Wow. Okay. I forgot those were enemies. I just want to live, man. Okay, those are count as projectiles. Nice. So anyway, I don't care about the projectiles now. Ada. How many siblings do I have? That is a good question. I don't even know at this point. Do you mean like how many are currently available on here? Because right now it's like 18. But in total, it's considerably more than that. Where are my shops, dude? I'm sorry, is it like actually 50 now? I don't remember us being that damn big, Jesus. I mean, yeah, Miyu is a baby factory, it's true. Oh god, out of context. Hi, Miyu! Ow, heck. I'm just kind of vibing and trying not to die. Please give me help, I require it. Alright, so what is this then? Nope. Cut it out. So, these little guys chasing me around, not the block guy, the block guys are easy. The ones that just like look like shadows though, I hate those guys. They're so simple, like, it's not like they have a difficult pattern. They're just really fast. And I think that's why they bug me so much. Because they just rush. Okay, no. Not this round. Not right now. Out of my corner? This is my safety corner, not yours. Yeah, Miyu's a good, Miyu's a good model mama. She's good people in general. Really? I'm just trying to live. Everything wants me dead. At least I don't have to worry so much about projectiles now. Yeah, those are slimes. Oh, thank god. I need this. Please give health. Okay. Regenerate health every time you gain Chaos Gem. Increase armor based on the amount of Chaos Gems. Okay. 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 Yeah, we're gonna take this. Alright, boss time. Let's go. I walked right into an attack. No. I actually don't mind fighting this guy. He's predictable, if nothing else. He's also really easy to get hit with, so you don't have to try too hard to find his opening. Alright, so he's dead. Battery? Increase lightning damage. That would be neat if I had any lightning damage, wouldn't it? Cool, down I go. Alright, now we get to Sage 2-2. I'm assuming you really like Lancers, Toko? Spears are really cool, so I can get that. Oh, another one? It's... Fee. I'm gonna have to put these somewhere else. Yay. Switches. Lances and scythes. I get that. So anyway, back to this chaos. Mira having much less health than she'd like to have. Fight me. Uh-huh. Oh, those pierce too. I just realized that. Alright, so they're done. Gotta get the other Fee at some point. Ah, yeah, I do. Now that Fee has a, another model. Oh, hello. Oh, thank God, health. And a balloon. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So we've taken that path, we've taken the left path, so the only really places left to go are right. Of course you would be here. I like just knocking these guys off the arena. It's easier for me. Off. Yeah, they're annoying. And it's the weirdest thing, because it's, again, all they do is run at you. But they do it really well. Hi. Over here. You too. Thank you. See? It's my favorite party trick. So that's a bust. So we take care of that. Ow. We get blown up. We use that to our favor. And we laugh. Is that it? That's it. OP, OP, OP. Eh. Could be worse. Gloves of Gambit. How many? Oh wait, this is... Yeah, we'll take that. That's a bust? What do you mean? You mean these things? These are busts, yeah. I mean, I'm breaking them, but they were busts before they became rubble. Really? Did they just kill themselves? I mean, they killed me too, so I guess it was effective, but... That. Ow. I forgot they reached that far. Bust the busty bust. Why would I bust the busty bust instead of appreciating busty bust? Hi, NGLG. Watching yourself. Aww, thank you. Increases chance to evade, halves your critical hit chance. No, I don't want that. How many curse ones? I only have one curse. Yeah, fine. We'll take that. What should I get off of this? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Lowers all damage dealt. Oh, god damn it! I'm dumb. Alright, well, now we just hope to god that we get crit items. Oh, that's less than ideal. So our damage is lower now. Our crit hit damage is huge, but that means we need to crit things. Alright, that's not good. I'm gonna need this. Alright, last time. Hi, I can absorb your projectiles. Huh. Okay. Ow. Damn. Oh, I can't pop those. How dare. Excuse me, how are you not dead? Cob's corn? Why is Cob a corn? Oh, does that increase? Yes! Okay, that's good. If we can get to the point where we can, like, crit consistently, then we'll be fine. Movement. Oh, I just realized someone else I really wanted to, thank. I wanted to just thank Plant Karoba. Because, like, while we don't really talk very much, I also just admire them. Kind of in the same way I admire Kimrai, because they just do their own thing. And I think that's really special. I don't know. I think it's cool. Bad. Pull some cast projectiles. Ah. Hi, can you not do that? Alright, so now your ass is mine. Come on. Uh-huh. 3. I got hit. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Okay, I would like to stop getting hit. How did that not hit me? So your ass is fucked. Man. Ah. I don't mind most of his attacks, but man, some of them feel like bull. Alright, he's dead. Alright, the second boss is done. What is this? Dragon circle. Oh, what does that do? It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Okay, I really wish we had more crit chance. I'm gonna be honest here. Because then we could heal more, and we would do more damage. Because we have crit damage up. Thank you. I hate these so much. Okay, little ones are dead. Big one's dead too. Cool. Alright, problem solved. Briefly. Found the boss. It's electrifying. Does it send a shiver down your spine as well with the rest of my arcana? Or is it more like a painful jolt? Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, they're dead. I'm dumb. The number of times I've done that is just astounding. Ah, gather you all. Do that. Alright, cool. Now I don't have to worry about really much of anything, because I don't have to get close enough to that guy to get hit. And you're just not a threat. Okay, man, I might need to end stream after this. I'm feeling really wiped for some reason. Like, I am sweaty, and I don't know why. Like, I also just feel like I have a really bad headache, so maybe I have to sit. I mean, yeah, it's late, but it's also just like, I don't know. I feel like I might have caught a head cold or something, because I have this really bad headache. For me it's like 10 p.m., so it's not really late. Oh, hello little guy. Maybe so. It's just I have such a bad headache. Like, it came out of nowhere, though. Alright, well, we killed them. Oh, never mind. Alright, so I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down. Excuse... Cease. Okay, chance to slow enemy. Oh, but I need that. I don't need this. What's this? Oh, neat. Sleep is important. I mean, it is. It's... I feel like it's not so much sleep as much as it's just, like... something, I don't know. Where was the thing that I literally just got rid of? I don't need that. Fire damage, that. Increase all damage dealt, sure. I'm telling Mira, I'm going, after this, I'm gonna stop. I think it might just be, like, the, whatchamacallit, like, the adrenaline's rolling off, and now my body's just like, you know, you got worked up over whatever, so stop. I don't know. Maybe I just did catch a head cold, who knows. Yeah, that might be it. Oh, hey, Star. I didn't see you coming. Sorry. Hi. Wow. See, I do a ton of damage when I crit, but I just need to crit more often. Bad. Man, trying to sell your Devil Shot. That's fair. I keep dashing off the edge. Hi, mister, can... Please stop. I'm being bullied. Nothing here. So what am I missing? I already found all the stores, right? I think so. Alright, I'm just going to... Oh wait, no, this area. No booty. Nope, I'm not dealing with that. Alright, boss time. Let's see if we can survive. If we do, we get to see the next boss. Alright, well. You know, we tried. Oh wait, no, that was 3-1. Oh well, c'est la vie. Alright, I'm gonna have to call it here. Like I said, I am sweating bullets. And I have the worst headache right now. So we're gonna raid someone. Let's see who we get to raid. Yeah, sorry I couldn't stream for longer. But man, this headache came out of nowhere. Who do we want to raid? Let's see. Leaflet. Konzetsu. Drink the water stuff. That's fair. Okay, so no. Oh. I'm watching you, chat. I'm watching you. I'm done with your bullshit, chat. Chat, you and I are gonna throw hands, chat. Alright, hey Lunas. So let's see, who we're gonna raid? That is the big question. Yeah, it's been such a long time.
Are you sure about that?
Excuse you? The fuck are you? I'm gonna raid Ravtak. Because Ravtak's a cool dude. He's apparently playing Fear, which means that we get to watch him get jump scared, probably. But thank you guys for coming. You guys really made the night for me. You know? I was so nervous about everything, and now I can move. And it was a really wonderful night. And I got to have fun and explain and nerd out about music and Toho both, so it was enjoyable. Alright. So, let's raid Ravtek, because knowing him, he's going to pull some gremlin hours. Ravtek is a really cool guy, so we're gonna do Remnant debut raid. Mira can move. There we go. That's gonna be our raid message this time, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming. I'm really, really grateful. Yes, also, if you want to join the server, there's the link there. So you can join there before the raid goes off if you want. We have community nights every Wednesday where we watch movies or play games. So, yeah. But that's our raid message. So thank you guys again. And the next time you will see me is going to be Wednesday, because tomorrow I'm going to rest. It's Tuesday, I have, Tuesday, yeah, we're probably going to watch a movie this week. I just don't know what. Anyway, raid's about to expire, so I do need to do this. Thank you guys again. Y'all are wonderful. I hope you have a good night. Oyasumira.